Hello everyone and welcome to this special episode of the series of podcasts at the Between the Lines Festival. My name is Lucy and joining me today is Kylie Howarth, an award-winning, internationally published children's author illustrator from Western Australia.
Wow, thank you.
So welcome, how are you?
I'm good, thanks. I've done a few author sessions today and it's been lots of fun, so yeah, I'm good.
Yeah. So we're going to start off with a bit of a quick fire round. So would you rather, and just choose the first thing that comes to mind.
Oh goodness.
So smart or casual?
Casual.
Fiction or non-fiction?
Fiction.
Reading or writing?
Writing.
Left or right?
Right?
TV shows or movies?
Movies.
Night or day?
Day?
So, I love the confusion.
Because I could go either way.
Sunset or sunrise?
Sunset.
Rain or shine?
Shine.
Invisibility or flight?
Flight.
Cafe or restaurant?
Cafe.
Sweet or savoury?
Sweet.
And coffee or tea?
Coffee.
Coffee.
Those last two are easy.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so this is a question that I love to ask everyone. When you begin a book, what do you start with? A concept, a character, or a place, or...?
A few of my books have started with a character actually, and then I try and write a story for that character. For example, Chip. I knew I wanted to write about a cheeky seagull, and I started drawing it and sketching it, and then I had to find the right story for that character.
Yeah. Do all your stories come from characters?
Not always, no, not always, because the Fish Kids series, those chapter books start with place, because each one's set in a different marine environment. So, for example, the third book in the series, Fish Kid and the Turtle Torpedo, I went to the Maldives and I found the story when I was there. I didn't know what I was going to write about until I got there, and then I went and visited a turtle sanctuary, and yeah, just had so many sea creature encounters, and that really formed the story just from being there.
Yeah. I can see from your earrings.
Yeah,
as
my
well.
whales.
And all the books, you really love sea creatures.
I do. I spend a lot of time on the ocean. I love snorkeling. I love scuba diving. My kids and my husband and I, we all go boating all the time. So that's our passion, and it's really important to write about your passion and what you're passionate about. And yeah, so there really is. It wasn't intentional, but they ended up being a real sea creature thing in all my stories. Yeah.
And another one I love to ask everyone, when you write, do you have a whole idea in mind, or does it start from a little bit?
Probably like a seed, and then you just build on it and build on it, and then sometimes it grows too big and you gotta hack it back. Now
I love your illustrations, they are absolutely beautiful.
Thank you.
Where do you find the inspiration to draw?
I love drawing with my kids. I love doing, we do backyard art sessions, so we throw a lot of paint around, and like I'll have an activity in mind. I'm like, okay, this is what we're going to do.
Yeah.
And the kids end up finding something to do with it that's completely not what I would have thought of, and take it on this whole creative route that I never would have come up with myself. So a lot of what they do and what they're drawing inspires me, and whatever creatures they're interested in, I'll start drawing that and make characters and stories around that. I do little drawings and put it in my son's lunchbox every day.
Oh,
so
that's so cute.
some mornings I sit down, I'm like, what am I going to draw? And then I think about something he might find funny, and I'll draw that. And you never know, one of those lunchbox drawings might inspire a story one day. I don't know.
We'll see.
We'll see, yeah.
Can you tell us a bit about your Fish Kids series?
My Fish Kids series, I love scuba diving, and I had an encounter once where we went for a dive and we came across 20 hammerhead sharks.
Wow, 20.
And it was, and it was one of the most amazing experiences of my life. So I thought, how do I get this awesome experience into a book?
Yeah.
And the best thing about being an author is you can make stuff up. So I didn't write about me. I made up a kid called Fish Kid, and he ends up finding these superpowers, that he has sea creature powers, and goes on quite a discovery journey about himself, but also gets himself into a bit of trouble in each location that he's in, and he's got to try and find a way to help a sea creature, or maybe a sea creature helps him. But yeah, I just really wanted to write around that, and that inspired the series, and we're up to 3 books now.
And Turtle Torpedo came out when did
a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah. Now I follow your Instagram.
Great, thanks.
And to prove I follow your Instagram, this is a little I don't know if you'd recognise this.
Yeah.
But this
is
a very poorly made little spinny turtle thing.
I want to see if it spins. Does it spin?
I think.
Yeah,
didn't
cute. I
come, but
love the
saw it on
colours.
Instagram and I was like, I have to do it. But
That's super cute. I haven't seen them made because I use like mini pop sticks. This is awesome.
yeah,
I
it's
love
only
the
pop
big
sticks we
ones.
have, so we were like, let's go jumbo.
Yeah, that's a good idea. I'll have to do this with my kids. I deliberately didn't get big ones for the book launch because I thought the kids would be all day.
Yeah.
It must have taken you a while.
Yeah.
That's super cute. I love it.
Yeah, I mean, not the most artsy person, but I was like, oh, spin it around.
I was really surprised that my boys would sit still to do it, but since the book launch, they've made heaps of them. They just love sitting there and weaving.
Do you ever do things like that, like crafts or drawings for
We
your
do,
books?
yeah. Oh, for my books. Well, we do a lot of artworks
Yeah.
to go into the textures of my books. A lot of painting, like we even take seaweed and dip it in paint and splatter it on the page, and lots of crafty things. And then I'll find a way to scan it in and sort of use it. Maybe it could be just a texture in the background of an illustration or part of the character, like. Chip's got this funny texture in his feathers, which was just using like a cotton bud. You know how you clean a clean one, not a dirty one. Dip it in paint, and the kids just did these random paintings using it, and I was like, oh, I could use that.
And then you can put that into the actual book.
Yeah, because I find the kids, I don't know, they're so much more creative and so much more free when they paint. And I love to use the energy from their work and get it into my stories. It makes them more interesting. And also little kids reading the story will see something and go,
patterns.
yeah, and recognise finger painting and stuff like that, and they're like, oh, I could do that.
Yeah. And last but not least, is there any projects you're working on or something you can tell us about?
I can't tell you a lot about it.
Top secret.
Yeah, I'm doing a picture book. I don't know if I'm now allowed to say the title yet, but I'm doing a picture book. This one isn't actually set in the ocean, believe it or not. This has some Australian animals from the bush in it, but there does end up being a scene where there's a lot of water, so I'd still get my water fix in there.
You have to get it in once a book.
It's quite a bit more detailed, the illustrations, than these picture books. It's a different style I've been playing with, so it's taken me a long time and some late nights, but I'm nearly done.
Hooray!
It won't come out for a while though.
Yeah. Soon, hopefully.
Yeah, well, I think a year, but...
Yeah, I mean, in the span of things.
Yeah, it'll be out in no time before I know what I'll be. Yeah, so I'm excited about that one.
Yeah, and that is it. Thank you so much for joining me.
Thank you for having me.
Thank you everyone for watching. And if you enjoyed this episode, please give us a like on YouTube, make sure to subscribe and share with all of your friends. Goodbye and keep reading.
Thank you.